if you're someone like who, okay, you ate some meat, right? And you got like real musty, or you got like a cyst on your face, or your toenails turn black. You know what I mean? Like, this is because a lot of African people, right? They go through these things when they eat meat. Um, don't eat meat. You know, like that's your body telling you that this meat right here that you're eating is having a hard time turning into carbon. A hard time. This is where you get CO2 emission. So when your body is eating this stuff and it's trying to digest it and it's having a hard time doing it, this is letting you know that you need to eat fruit. Now, America has these things where they're pushing, people who are citizens of, this particular country to eat all this processed meat. You see right here, right? Bologna, salami, and all this stuff. Like, I don't even know what this stuff is. But they're pushing Americans to eat this type of stuff. And this is why one thing that, when I was growing up, right, I could never do well in school. I could never do well in school because, like, when I would be sitting in class, right, I would be picking up on so many scents, and like I would be like disturbed. I would be picking up on so many scents, and it would be like, here you is, you can't help who you sit next to, right? And again, like when I'm discussing this stuff, like it's meant to be borderline offensive. And I have to say borderline because when people are listening to you, they don't necessarily understand, like, the racism that occurs in America. They see it on the surface, but they don't really know where it comes from. They don't really know like how to kind of describe their feelings and what they're going through, but everybody's thinking the same thing, right? You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's thinking the same thing. So you will see like you'll be in class and like someone may, they may be farting in the class, or you know what I'm saying? They may be wiping boogers off their nose. Like I could never concentrate in class. And this is because the environment, right? These are the foods that people were eating. You see this right here. This is like, I don't know, Sunny D or something like that. Then you got the milk curd, you got the pudding, you got the mozzarella sticks, you got the Lunchables. Then right here you got a small produce section of fruit, right? Then you got the cis water, the carbonated water. This is what I'm saying, right? The American Disease Association, they know this stuff is not good for you. All these acronym organizations, they know this stuff is not good for you. All these medical experts, all these health societies, they know this stuff is not good for you. You have the environment regulation, where it says, you're not supposed to pollute in the environment. But they never say, okay, when you eat this stuff, you're polluting in the environment. Because again, I can speak for myself, right? When I would eat stuff like this, right? I always noticed that when I came in the house outside after playing, right, I would smell like, burnt charcoal, or I would smell like very burnt. And this was from my body trying to digest this stuff while I was outside playing or walking around. Because when we were growing up, this is the stuff that our mothers fed us. They fed us bologna, salami. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is salami right here. It's basically pork, chicken, and beef. This is the stuff they fed us. So when we outside playing and stuff like that, this is where you get all the jokes. Like, you smell like this and you smell like See, Africans, right? When they kill their bush meat and they eat it, they're not going back cracking jokes at each other because they know something. Their body is caramelizing what they just ate because, it doesn't have nitrates in it. It doesn't have any of this stuff in it, right? It doesn't have any of this stuff in it. So like this is my appeal to, people who think like, American diet is somehow healthy and like nothing is wrong with it. Like, most of your diseases come from eating this stuff right here, these sausages. It comes from eating that stuff. Then you got the bacon, then you got the eggs. It comes from eating that stuff. Like you eat eggs, your cholesterol level is going to peak. It just is. Like you eat dairy, like your nose is going to start running. Like you eat this stuff over a pattern of a year, your nails are going to start to turn black because your body is producing too much carbon and it's trying to get rid of this stuff in your body. Like your body produces activated charcoal to a point where it just tries to expel that stuff. It tries to expel it. So you're 90% of your diet, you're a student at college, you're taking semesters. You're eating this stuff right here on bagels. Like, this stuff is not good for you. And look how cheap it is. It's 99 cents. Like, this right here, this deli right here, this deli of sliced meat. What is it, like $4 and some cent? This stuff is not good for you. So not only are you eating this stuff, you're not necessarily being filled up. Like, meat doesn't fill you up. What fills you up is like all that bread. But if something is filling you up, that means it's going to choke you. Eventually, it's going to choke you. This is why I had to start just eating like, fruit instead of refined grains. I had to start eating fruit because I tried to do the Asian thing where I was eating like rice and whole grains and all that. And I said, I got to do fruit now. I got to get back to living off an island. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my pigmentation right there, living off an island. So meat consumption in America is way too high. It's way too high. And then you need to have like legislation that's saying that we need to ban meat from being processed. Like if you want to eat meat, you need to go out there and catch a hog. You need to grow hogs. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, and they're probably not going to do it because that would be like, people will be detoxing at a point where like, the environment would just give out because like your organs can only handle so much. And like right now, people have so much toxicity in their organs that if they were to go cold turkey, you would see so many clouds in the sky. You would see so many clouds in the sky. And that's like, you think the sun is blocked now. It will be blocked during the summer if you were to see something like this occur. That's how much toxicity will rise to, the level, the human level. That's how much you would see, how much toxicity it will rise to sea level. It would just go beyond berserk. So, I would encourage people like, stop eating these cheese snacks. Stop eating these sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? Stop eating these water and sugar drinks with the artificial flavoring. Stop that, Like if you want some juice, you know what I'm saying? Go to a fruit stand, a fruit market, and, take it home and put some oranges in a blender. Like that's how you get natural fruit, and it's going to taste better. I see these all the time in dollar stores. These little drinks right here, these lemonade drinks. Then you always got the little iced teas. You know what I'm saying? Like this stuff is just not good. And I notice like a lot of Africans, they have, wherever Africans go, bro, like they bring their own food. They bring their own food. Like if you see Ethiopians around you, there's going to be a mom and pop shop open where they're going to have some G butter and they're going to have some injera and they're going to have some avocados. You see some Nigerians around, you better make sure that they're going to have a store, a mom and pop store with some swordfish in a portable freezer. Like they're going to have some whitening fish in there, all type of fish. So I'm really thinking like, Americans, they really don't understand what Big Pharma is doing to them. Like, like how is it that you have these bologna packages you notice that bologna packages, they're never out of, production. They're never out of distribution. They're never out. They're always on the markets. They never run low on them. So imagine that imagine the amount of, disease that happens in these factories with, the squilling of pigs and, the killing, the slaughtering of them. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to eat something that's texturized like bologna and that tastes like bologna, just get some soy. Just get some soy. Great peace, Yakoki.